So as promised, this video will be an in-depth look at all of the fake accusations of this channel, and even a more thorough dive into this channel's videos and each one that contained fake or staged elements, just as a bonus. So you're getting twice as much for the price of none. That's a good deal. Let's go.
We've all seen those 3am challenge videos on channels such as Arcade Craniacs, Jester, and Guava Juice. Whilst this type of content is often looked down upon, the average Joe is aware that evil SpongeBob isn't really going to haunt them at 3am.
So yeah, obviously, the first couple of moments into the video already a dubious claim at best. The average Joe is aware that SpongeBob's not really going to haunt them at 3am. Yeah, call me crazy, but I actually don't think that that's entirely correct. If the millions of kids, because yes, I can't imagine that the average demographic of this audience here, being above the age of 11, didn't at least somewhat believe in what these videos were presenting, yeah, something tells me that they would not have 4 million views, but, you know, hear me out, maybe I'm just crazy. But, you know, anyway, random point. He's arguing that apparently it's so clear that it's just completely harmless, so, okay.
August 2015, Thetekkitrealm would create his channel. The channel was exactly what you could expect from a teenager in 2015 trying to make it big on YouTube. And just after 4 months and 96 videos later...
Again, we're skipping the whole geographic documentary on my origin story. I was apparently just some ordinary teenager trying to make it on YouTube. Correction, I started my channel on August 7th, not 8th, but probably time difference in Sunny V2 land. It took 100 videos to get to 1K, not 96. And yes, that is me, so moving on.
The grind would continue up until the 19th of May 2017, when the Thetekkitrealm, now being known as Dallas, would post his first viral video.
So, not my first viral video, but okay.
A video promoting a sub-for-sub website, a subscriber gaining method which is actually against YouTube's guidelines, meaning it can result in channel termination.
Okay, went over that in the main video. Short summary, no it was not, and no I did not. Sherry was not a sub-for-sub website. I'm not even sure what that would even be, to be quite honest.
How to instantly get hundreds of subs on YouTube 2018. A video where he called out fellow YouTuber
Okay. So now we're on Justkryptic, again. So, covered that in the main video, obviously. Not gonna be a broken record about it.
It wouldn't be up until the 19th of November that Dallas would post a sequence of videos that would change his channel forever. A video titled How to Get 100 Subscribers on YouTube Every Day. A video where Dallas would regurgitate the same information he'd shared in his previous videos. But what made this video different was that it gained 3.9 million views.
Okay, well, no, I wouldn't argue that that video changed my channel forever. I kind of find it funny to describe it as just regurgitating the same information, because that's literally what the entire basis of this whole immaculately high-quality series of videos is about on me. The video contained useful information that clearly benefited people because of its 93% approval rating. I can't force people to like my shit, they just do.
3 days later, Dallas would keep up the momentum by capitalizing off the Pewdiepie vs Tseries trend, with an automated 21-hour live stream showing the live sub counts of the channels. With the stream gaining over 270,000 viewers, the Thetekkitrealm sub count would skyrocket to 100,000 subscribers. Dallas got a taste of fame, and with fame comes money. And like a shark sniffing...
Yep, I made a Pewdiepie vs Tseries live subscriber count stream, just like thousands of other channels, and I had it going for nearly 6 months straight. That was not a taste of fame for me, believe it or not. I wasn't walking on the red carpet the day I released my Pewdiepie vs Tseries live subscriber count. I wasn't overwhelmed with paparazzi everywhere I stepped foot, as crazy as it may sound. It did good, it made no money, but it did good.
Blood. The following month, Dallas would post a video titled The Real YouTube Rewind 2018, a well-edited recap of YouTube's 2018.
But that's what leads into the whole Rewind 2018 Chrisawake situation, which is kind of saddening to me how you would feel the need to weaponize this guy against me. He's just an ordinary guy, made some videos, and he egregiously took the whole situation out of context and neglected to share the actual reality. So we're just gonna skip to some not boring shit. I already covered the whole thing.
It was at this point that Thetekkitrealm had the realization that if he faked his videos, he could get more views. And on the 11th of September, he would post a video titled I Spent 1 Week Lost at Sea. A video where Dallas supposedly spent an entire week floating in the ocean in a blowout boat.
Pardon my break from professionalism here, but this is where I can't help but just crack up at the selection of content used to debunk me here. I mean, seriously? Apparently 3 AM challenge is like, yeah, that's harmless. But, me getting lost at sea for a week in the Salt Lake Sea. That's too far. So, the first part of this series was actually me living in a Minecraft house for 24 hours, which, these two videos I announced I was doing beforehand, a parody of Mr. Beast challenge videos. Yes, you could scroll for ages into the comment section in order to cherry pick one specific person who for some reason took it seriously, ignore the obvious context, and, you know, call it the Thetekkitrealm exposed. Are you dumb? There's literally bloopers at the end of the video.
I paid YouTube employees to tell me their deepest secrets. In this video, Delos claims to be talking to a YouTube employee, supposedly offering them money for secrets about the platform. But of course, like the previous video...
Yes, another video from 2019. It was staged, okay? I made up some funny dialogue of Karen working for YouTube while I responded, trying to get some secret sauce out of it. It is indeed fabricated. I was wrong to make videos that were like these without making it clear that the goal was just pure entertainment and that it indeed was not real. There's plenty more where that came from as well, and I can talk about that too, so yeah, congrats, you're right.
Them to fill in the blanks. Over the following months, Delos would go to create content which involved text chats, which were pretty obviously faked. This type of content was easy to stage and would often pull in big views, as the videos were simply not possible to make for creators who create authentic content.
Alright, so here's where we jump to a big issue here, because now we're just presumably implying that a whole selection of my videos are on the table here for debate. This is why it's kind of irresponsible to put out such a massive claim like this, like saying all of my videos, including text chats, were faked because of apparently using a 3-year-old, very poorly made comedy video from 2019 that included a text chat as proof.
This type of content was easy to stage and would often pull in big views.
They would be easy to stage, is not an argument. I will be happy to look into each video Internet Anarchist brings up in more detail out of this claim in his second video, which is a screen recording, and it includes 2 of my videos, okay? 2 whole videos. Great.
Hey, so if you clicked on this, then you want to see how he fakes his rickrolls and some proof of that. You might not believe me, or you might just be curious yourself. So, since he claims he doesn't fake his rickrolls, I'm just going to show you this one example. Look at this. It says that it follows him. Elon Musk does not follow any YouTubers. He was never at one point following the Thetekkitrealm. So if you believe that, seriously.
Oh boy, are you bad at this.
This is a pretty boring video, so I'm just going to slide through it.
Yes, I know this video is very boring to you, coming from an 11-minute long, unedited screen recording, but apparently it's so boring that you literally didn't even bother to watch the damn beginning of the video, where I showed myself buying accounts that were for sale in order to be followed by celebrities. In this case, Elon Musk. Good detective work. This is not a good thing to do, obviously, and I'm not condoning my actions here. In all likelihood, these accounts I purchased for this were probably hacked or compromised, and it's just not a good thing for me to have done this at all, so it's player up, I mean. That should tell you something.
You can see obviously here that it is half scrolled down. There's obviously messages below this because he is scrolled up in the conversation. There's no reason to be scrolled up in the conversation, but obviously this is enough proof to say that it's fake, right?
Amazing. Every word of what you just said was wrong.
Actually, if you were to point your 2 balls onto the screen right there, what you would actually see is that there is the rest of this one message with the clip that is too long to be shown in its entirety. There's not obviously messages below that. I scrolled up because I was reading the message after I had sent it.
Keep in mind that Elon Musk still does not own Twitter. He cannot create domains. Anyway. So then Delos claims to open the link and it brings up a Rick Astley thing. You know, this might be possible if what's his name? Elon Musk could actually own Twitter, make his own links and stuff like that. But he doesn't own Twitter. He can't generate a Twitter/support link leading to a rickroll. Dallas thought he'd get away with this because he thought, you know, his fans might fall for Elon Musk owning Twitter. But he doesn't own Twitter at all.
Yes, because it's apparently impossible to make a link of a website point to an alternate page of the website unless you own the whole damn company. This has been seen with YouTube, it's been seen with any other domain.
Elon Musk does not have the power, and he does not have the time to respond to a YouTuber who puts out fake content, which honestly...
Yes, he doesn't have the time, he's just far too busy on account of the fact that he tweets upwards of 30 to 60 times per day to even reply to a single DM. That is, again, not an argument.
I don't think any big person cares about... You don't see this dude collabing with, like, big YouTubers like Mr. Beast or, like, you know, ZHC, people like that. Because a lot of people... I've spoken to a lot of other YouTubers, and a lot of people just look at this guy's channel, and they either just, like, think something's wrong, or they think it's just really clickbaity, right?
Thanks for the shade. I threw some your way so you don't have to feel so thirsty for my views all the time. I don't collab with people because I don't feel like it. Simple as that. I don't and never have cared.
This is all very possible. There's literally apps. There's an app called Funsta. You can literally search it on your phone, Funsta, Funsta, and you can literally fake text conversations. You can set the profile pictures. You can bring up the pages. That's literally the same sort of app that he uses here, right?
So let's just download that app then and see what it's all about, because apparently, Funsta. It's like, Funsta is the magic app, apparently. Okay, apparently this is the mastermind technology behind all of my fake videos. This is pretty convincing for sure. I mean, damn. Now I'm foiled, alright. It's irrefutable. You can't even make fake Twitter chats or Instagram chats with this bloody app, as you would say. Damn, that's all it takes to be me, I guess. Funsta.
He really thinks he's... So he thinks he's going to send Joe Biden a Rickroll, right? Let's see. So he thinks he got a response from Donald Trump Jr. I mean, that could be possible, but once again, this literally looks like that Funsta app.
Maybe I'm just blind. Like, is that it? Like, am I in the Twilight Zone or something? This looks like this. Anyways, a whole lot of anecdotes and no proof of anything. And by the way, this video is real, so deal with it. I know it's sad that you can't get a response from anyone successful because you've never tried it, but that's not my problem. So, anyways, moving on.
Fast forward to 2020, and the Thetekkitrealm would reach 500,000 subscribers. July 2020 is when Dallas would end his notorious Minecraft mining for 1 year stream. Now, there's already a really good video made by Catman Joe explaining in depth how this stream was faked. But to sum it up, Dallas played loop footage, and when he was called out, he made a video.
I'm not going to go into the endless rabbit hole of 1 year streams, because yes, they were a thing. The whole trend on YouTube 3 years ago was horrible enough as it is, and it's not even worth getting into. I started my first world record stream, Subway Surfers, which this conveniently he does not even bring up, was the start of this whole idea with literally everyone and their Roblox girlfriend milking the shit out of this idea of playing like looped Chrome Dino footage. I was the only one to actually make it a full year with my live stream of Subway Surfers, and like if I could, I would go back and never do it because the trend it started was just so bad. But yeah, I mean, follow-up ideas like digging across a Minecraft world or digging in Minecraft for a year long. This was actually really digging in Minecraft for the first 3 weeks of the stream actually, but the game crashed. So I was immediately like, oh shit, you know, quickly make a looped background footage or something. So yeah, after that it just stuck with the stream and it was bad. I also made a fake Crossy Road 1-2 and a fake Minecraft You Play the Game Yourself. I also made a follow-up video doubling down on it, and this is like where I failed to bring up obviously the fact that the remainder of the stream was staged. It was looped. This part of my this phase of my channel was obviously the worst, and yes, I was like obsessed with the views. Then again, I can't change the past.
I made a Minecraft knockoff game in 1 day, and people actually bought it. A video where Dallas claimed to have actually made a Minecraft copy in a single day. The video gained 1.4 million views and had a positive reception from his audience, with people going as far to comment compliments towards his coding skills. But if you look a little deeper, you see the game that he claimed to have created and sold was actually an already existing game called Grindcraft, a game created by an indie developer. To prove this, later in the video, Dallas claims to have sold the game on a website called keygames.com, a site which shares online games.
So while it's true that I did fake the Key Games webpage footage for this video, I never stole anyone's game. For this, I hired someone behind the scenes to make me the entire game, which ended up being ripped from another Minecraft knockoff game called Mineclone 4. I realized this in the middle of making the video, so I personally remade it. Now, Key Games, the website involved, actually denied my submission. Instead, I personally hosted the game for myself on Etsy for free. So I inspected, elemented the page, and made it look like it was $1.99, and I edited the gameplay over the page of Grindcraft, yes, the reviews were also edited as well. But the reviews of the Etsy page for my game that I put out for free, those were legit. And in my opinion, it's what made the whole video worth it. It was plain out not necessary, and it was quite a responsible thing for me to do. I don't know why I didn't just leave out all of that and just say, like, exactly what happened like I am now, but content, I guess.
On the 7th of August, a video would be published titled "Me at the Zoo Wasn't the First YouTube Video." A video which would make the claim that there were videos on YouTube before the known first video. Again, Dels would use Inspect Element to try and recreate history and mislead his viewers into believing his theory. This video—
Oh man, now it gets interesting. So one of the hottest buns in the hot pot of my channel couldn't be anything other than me at the zoo was not the first YouTube video. So, the very instant this video started picking up views, it was being debunked left and right by people, at the same time of it being reinforced by others, with reveals of supposed even more information on the subject, like revealing the actual first video on YouTube being Comtest. I will be the first to say that, you could take it from me, yes, this video was in fact fabricated. I don't think you have to be Sherlock Holmes at this point to come to that conclusion. Although that's the case, there is a backstory. No. Well, yes. Look, I'm just going to set the record straight. I mean, just for everyone to understand me clearly. I take full responsibility anyway. I am fully at fault for publishing this video full of false information. It is my fault. The original material that this video featured was submitted to me by someone who I'm going to be keeping anonymous. Lots of my videos on this channel at that point, and up to that point, were suggestions and ideas from submitters, who submitted genuine stuff. Regardless of what I received, it was my responsibility, at all times, of knowing what was going to be in the videos I published. The email submission is what contained the screenshots and backstory of which included Comtest. I could not believe that someone casually in my email inbox had just found this. So I looked into it, and I saw the fakeness in some of the screenshots myself, and I knew when I searched the backstory on Reddit and found nothing, shit. I knew it was just too good to be true. And I told them I would publish it anyway, because I thought it was believable enough. Smile, wink face. I was fully in the know that the Comtest video was made up, but my thirst for views and my amazement at this ingenuity, I decided that I wanted to put it up anyway, and I did. 2020 was genuinely a year my videos were doing so bad anyway that I thought no one would even care. I was wrong. I did genuinely believe that Comtest was in fact real, but not the first video. I mean, there's been a lot of info revealed by others that was in fact real, but no info to suggest that it was before me at the zoo. A follow-up video on this reinforced the false narrative, but also, it was my actual opinion that the real video, by the name of Comtest, was found, probably as like an early WebDriver torso type thing, but you know, it was the basis of this guy's whole story. It was misleading, it was clickbait, and it was wrong. Ah, Comtest, you could have been so beautiful.
A couple months later, on the 20th of October, Dels would post a video titled "Microsoft tried to cancel me over one of my videos." A video where he shared a sequence of emails he received from a supposed Minecraft employee. This video gained over 1.2 million views, but just 56 seconds into the video, he makes a poor attempt at covering up the employee's email, alexbauer@microsoft.com. But if you run this email through an email checker, it comes back as a negative result, proving that this email does not exist.
Again, so close, but no cigar. The funniest thing here is that there is a part of this video that actually is faked, but it's not even what he mentioned. The email was legitimate, and I actually almost did get my video taken down because of Microsoft. The first reply I made actually looks like this in my archives because I, in reality, was explaining the whole situation about how I made up the whole making money part about the Minecraft knockoff video. That's what got this whole situation fixed so quickly. So I made up this reply in the video because of course I didn't want to spoil that other video. Now as for why the email doesn't exist according to this random email checker, I don't know. But maybe this is the problem with trying to expose videos from 3 years ago, because sometimes, you know, as time goes by, things, you know, change. Maybe the guy just deleted his account and got a new address because people kept emailing him after this terrible censorship work. Or maybe he just moved to Australia and started making YouTube videos because he realized Microsoft sucks. How am I supposed to know?
Entering 2021, the Thetekkitrealm introduced his most successful series to date, a series called YouTube Unsolved, each video aiming to discuss and solve a mystery revolving around the YouTube platform. But of course, like most of his content, nearly all of the videos in this series are completely faked, and designed to mislead the viewer into believing his quote, YouTube mysteries. An example of this is in his YouTube Unsolved video titled, "This channel gained 192 million subs in one day, then disappeared."
Okay, again, great work at not even getting the simple facts of dates correct. YouTube Unsolved was started in March 2020, and it didn't even include the Piesquared video. For God's sake, do I have to hold your hand through this entire thing? Well, we're gonna be nice and just bypass this huge unsubstantiated claim and move on to the main one he's about to make.
A video claiming that a channel called Piesquared gained 192 million subs in one day, then deleted the channel. This video would go on to gain upwards of 1.5 million views and receive a highly positive reception from his audience. However, 1 minute and 56 seconds into the video, a Social Blade page of the alleged channel is shown. As seen on the page and from Dallas's claims, the channel had no uploads.
Yes, I'm not even going to debate the fact that Piesquared was made up. It took a couple minutes of Photoshop. Also, there's another error in the video, where Pewdiepie is not even on the list, so yeah. That's Pewdiepie, and that's Tseries. What was the reason? I thought it was a cool idea. I guess the problem spiraled from the me at the zoo situation, where I was in the delusional state of mind that I could just put out whatever I wanted, because that one went so well. It was inexcusable to pass this off as being real, and I shouldn't have done it, obviously. Each of these videos keep handing out L's to my channel like Girl Scout cookies, and I'm not even defending it. Okay, I'm beyond that at this point.
Exactly 1 year after posting his video stealing someone else's Minecraft recreation, he would do the same, but for Roblox. On the 21st of July, a video would be posted titled, "I remade Roblox in 48 hours. People thought it was real." During the video, Dallas shows himself supposedly coding, as well as pretending to make pixel art for a game. But just like the Minecraft video, he didn't really make this game. Instead, stole footage from an indie game called Escape.io, a game featured in a YouTube video made in 2018, 3 years prior to the upload of the Thetekkitrealm's video.
Another DIY game making video, of course. This time, it was Roblox. And I'd like to say, good job for finally not selecting a video over the age of 2.5 years. I mean, this video I found another game called Escape.io, as clearly brought up. So alongside of hiring someone on Upwork, I deliberately attempted to recreate this already created game in Unity, and unlike what the outcome of the video portrays, it didn't work. The actual work that I got sent back from the guy at Upwork wasn't good enough, so I just ended up using the original game, Escape.io, to promote with Google Ads as Roblox. Again, my failures to achieve a video idea that I may come up with is not an excuse to cut corners and to behave like this. A lot of the attention of this deserves to go to the owner, and yes, I'm a moron for thinking that I could actually recreate Roblox in Unity in 48 hours, even though I could have just gone with my original draft, but it wasn't functional. I did the same strategy with another game on mod.io, and it was Among Us. Again, the main takeaway here is cutting corners.
With the knowledge you now have of how Thetekkitrealm fakes his videos, it's extremely easy to click almost any one of his videos and find out how he staged it. I would safely bet that nearly all of his videos featuring text messages and email exchanges are faked.
Well, I can safely bet that that bet is simply incorrect, but I'm beating a dead horse at this point.
Thetekkitrealm had a Wikitubia page dedicated to him, where his fans wrote up information about his channel. But as soon as the wiki mentioned that Dallas had faked some of his videos, he would immediately force the page to be taken down. A desperate act to cover up for his lies and avoid taking responsibility for his actions.
Okay, so now, the Wikipedia drama. So, look, I'll boil this down. There's a website called Wikitubia, which is a make-believe Wikipedia for YouTubers, I guess. I made my own page in 2015. Yeah, I definitely knew what I was doing. I wanted to feel just like the big guys. I published it, and I guess over time, it was shaped into a whole wiki page by other people, So anyways, essentially the page began being edited by pretty much anyone with like no perms. At one point someone edited that the Thetekkitrealm died on 420. At another point there was like 2 paragraphs of proof apparently that I was another YouTuber called Parashock X. It was just a whole bunch of nonsense, and the instant that these videos came around, it was just the same regurgitated accusations. There was no professionality or moderation here. So I simply asked Wikitubia to lock the page to prevent this. So they said sure thing, but apparently that did nothing. A Wikipedia page is not meant to be a discussion board of railing conspiracy and hate conversations. It's supposed to be an objective source of info. The fine people over at Wikitubia were simply incapable of facilitating that, so I politely asked for the page to be removed. It's basically just one big Discord server anyway, and all Discord is just Twitter for 12-year-olds, so I'll pass.
The Thetekkitrealm has become what at one point he hated most, and words from the man himself, it's not really a joke when hundreds of thousands of people watch it intending to learn something, is it?
You're right, it's not a joke. But what is you using a tweet from 2017 out of context. It was YouTube's discretion to remove this guy's entire channel after my single video on my 15,000 subscribed channel, but apparently, my whole channel is the exact thing I said I hated in this video. This whole channel is full of content that vehemently violates the YouTube guidelines because they're all so misleading that after 3 videos with a combined 1.2 million views on a channel with 10 times the amount of subs I had, YouTube decided not to terminate my channel. Well, you either sure as dick suck at trying to prove a point, or maybe, you're wrong. Oh, join my Patreon right after you watch my Sunny V2 video. I love Sunny V2. I just love him. Gotta admit, at least he's handsome. So this second video is just one long review of my one long reply to this first video. The only real purpose of this reply was to set straight what this guy got wrong, but of course, just like when I double down on my mistakes, looks like we're 2 of a kind. Because instead of caring about amending the blatantly incorrect allegations about me, he just decided to toss them to the side and, at best, give answers such as,
Now, whilst this could be true, I can't prove that to be real or fake, so we gotta take his word for it. That's something that I should have mentioned in my video.
yeah, you should have done a lot of things, just like me. But despite my comment being 1,000 words, I failed at expressing the responsibility that I did not live up to. Clearly lots of parts of this came off as being a sob story, and others as excuses. That's done, because I literally have no reason to reinforce those. So we're gonna skip to what matters, yet another claim, so here we go.
Shortly after my video was uploaded, I was banned from his Discord, alongside other Thetekkitrealm fans who were punished for discussing the topic. For the longest time, the Thetekkitrealm had relied upon his Discord staff to clean up after him and censor the people who spoke out about his actions. But now, many of the staff had enough, and a few of them banded together to protest my ban, and also the instructions they were given by the Thetekkitrealm to punish people for talking about how his videos are staged and fake.
I never relied on anyone to do anything for me. I don't give a fuck about Discord. I don't give a fuck what you have to say about me. What I do care about is restricting spam and repeated statements from overwhelming a community of people that have nothing to do with it. Yes, I made a suggestion to the staff members of the YouTube Unsolved Discord server a 1.5 years ago to restrict heavy amounts of this spam. I never demanded it, it was a suggestion. And yes, I filtered words such as scam, fake, so on in my comment section for the exact same reason. But for shits and giggles, I'm removing all of them right now because these are all the words. You can literally see them, okay? I'm revealing all of them. No big deal. Now gone. So if you want to share your opinion about me, that's fine.
He made a video rickrolling companies where all the companies were responding in a childlike way, which is just not how companies work. Big companies generally have social media managers and customer support teams, and if you send them a shortened link, they are not going to respond to you.
I guess Internet Anarchist has never heard of the concept of some human beings sometimes possessing something that's known as a sense of humor. But that's understandable. A whole lot of them don't.
And if you send them a shortened link, they are not going to respond to you. So much for not faking rickroll videos. It really—
Again, it's like he thinks he's making a groundbreaking revelation every time he makes such a bold claim like this. So much for what? 3 videos and you still haven't proven anything. How do I know? Maybe I'm just a time traveler. As if 2 videos weren't enough. Man, you sure are milking my tits.
What do you think would happen when a creator spends their entire career faking their content finally gets exposed? How will they respond when—
Well, there's one thing that's improving, it's the choice of music. I mean, what is this, Wizard 101?
A good example of this is in his video titled Rick Astley Sent Me Something.
It takes 2 minutes for him to get to anything new here, so, okay, I can't say I'm disappointed, it's Rick Astley. Yes, this was actually sent to me. I still have the damn poster. It probably wasn't Rick Astley, okay? You're right. But they were from the UK.
Dallas would attempt to remedy the situation by announcing a giveaway in his video titled, I've hidden $100,000, go find it.
Okay, the reality of this is in the main video.
After responding to my video, Dallas would go on to remove most of the videos that were exposed as fake, whilst overlooking others that he very well knows were fake or flat out scams, keeping them up specifically because I didn't mention them in my videos. And by quickly taking a look at his social blade, you'll notice that the videos in question were reinstated after the heat died down. Maybe he thought his fans wouldn't notice.
Yes, I removed and then unprivated 20 videos. Those were the videos that I mainly decided were my worst, and of course a lot of them were the ones mainly featured in this series. All of the ones that aren't grasping at straws, at least. I later republicized them with ads off because of A, it's part of my channel's history, and you don't learn from history by pretending it never happened, and B, I didn't feel like these videos were deserving of earning money. I also did that with about 45 other videos on my channel. Not like me showing you provides any proof or anything, but
even with the attempt to cover up his shady past, he happened to leave up videos and details that incriminate him even further. On the 16th of January 2018...
Okay, you were on a roll, my man. Are you serious? Really?
Dallas would publish a video titled, You will get rich off cryptocurrencies this year if you watch this video, guaranteed, where he would share his investing strategy and promote several cryptocurrencies as a means of getting rich quickly.
Guys, I have a proven technique that will overall get you more money at the end of this year.
And whilst on a surface level it seems relatively harmless, doing a bit of deeper research into the coins, you'll see that it was promoting HTML coin, Oyster, and X-Ray Bytes, all coins that were relatively new and were being heavily promoted on social media. Faking your videos is one thing, but scamming your viewers is a complete different story.
Scamming my viewers in 2018 by recommending my favorite cryptocurrency altcoins. Okay, yes, I made crypto videos as a kid, because I thought I knew a thing or two, as a kid. Is the bar really that low at this point? Now let's get to the bonus round, alright? My complete reveal of all the faked and not fake things of my channel. Okay, so I guess we can go by playlists, but we could also go down the list as the most popular, because I guess that'll just make the most people satisfied. So, most popular videos, Rickrolling all of YouTube with an ad, that's real. This one was obviously reinforcing the Subway Surfers stream, which was a terrible trend. But, you know, of course, I was obsessed with the views. And, Rickrolling celebrities in 24 hours. I will tell you that, this video contains mostly real stuff, but there is a couple of things that were actually fabricated in here. Not the Phil Swift one, okay? But the drama alert, blocking me was, not true. That was actually just, another account that was blocked by drama alert for a whole different reason. All of these, this whole list right here, these are all just, fake messages that I spammed over to a whole lot of people just to have the thing to be able to display it just for the sake of the video. Okay, so you have that. Me at the Zoo was obviously completely fake. All the scammer videos are real, but some of them do contain some staged elements. If I were to go into every single one of every staged element I've ever made, we'd be here for 5 hours, so we're not going to be doing that. The Rick Astley is real, and that's probably the peak of my whole channel right there. All this, you know, there's how to grow on YouTube. The Guinness World Records was real. Super Bowl video was obviously real. Piesquared was fake. One of my actual first viral videos, world record growing my channel, that was also staged to a certain extent. I did actually reach 1,000 subs, but it took longer than 4 days, so I had to pretend that it was only 4 days. It took actually about a week. This one was another example of me taking someone's game idea and using their game footage in order to pretend it was mine, which was obviously just inexcusable. Oh, YouTube Rewind 2018 sneak peek. Oh shit! Oh no, I'm a repeat offender. there's a whole lot of things I could explain or excuse, and it's just really not even worth it at this point. To give like a general overall ratio, about 90% of my videos contain elements or things that are staged in order to give them more of an entertaining factor. About 5% of all my videos are just full out completely faked. If I had the ability to just fake all of my videos to the extent that of this for all these years, I think I would have a better paying job as like a Hollywood production freaking like expert or something, because I honestly would not know how to even fake 90% of this shit even if I tried. I'm not a genius, but thanks for assuming I am, I guess. Playlists will go into every single YouTube Unsolved video to show you which ones have fake stuff in there, just for the shits and giggles, because I think that'd be a good way to wrap this thing up. So, username 666, obviously real. This one, real. All these first ones were very real. The whole series was meant to just be one video. I never even intended it to be any longer than that. So once I saw it pick up a lot of views, I was like, oh shit, I gotta make more. So, all these kind of started getting boring until the me at the zoo shit. And that was when shit took a turn. However, I did manage to pop out a real one here. This was pretty real. There was a piece of the evidence which was faked in here, 4chan. There was a couple messages I didn't have, so I just inspected, elemented them. Never searched this. That's real, of course. Do not call this number. All these are stories that I picked up from the internet. Some of them are also fan-submitted stories. 2020 Vision, there's a whole lot of shit that was incorrect there. There was a story that apparently someone thought it was an actual cult, and obviously the guy who made it is just some normal guy, so that's not true. The Langrenus one is my favorite one. Some people also think that that one is fake. I think Langrenus is probably the most intriguing channel that's ever existed on YouTube because of the whole moon thing. No one to this day has actually provided a conclusive explanation on what the hell that was. But yeah, it was really cool either way. Like, so, there's just, I mean, I'm not gonna go into every single one of them. It's just, there's like a whole ton. I'm just saying, if I was able to just create all of this up from scratch, I mean, believe me, I'd have a 6-figure paid job in fucking Hollywood or some shit. Because I don't get paid that much money on, I mean, YouTubers, people think YouTubers are rich or some shit. Look, maybe at the top. I'm not at the top. Alright? Like, if you think I can do this and make all this up, damn. I mean, that's thanks. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't know who the hell you think I am. So, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna just, you know, keep repeating the same thing. That's basically everything I wanted to go into in this video. So that's my channel. Thanks for watching. 7.5 years, not too bad. If you hate me, you know what? I really don't care. I love you anyway. It doesn't really matter. I don't even have to know your name. That's pretty much the entire gist of this whole long video. I know you didn't sit through the whole thing because you actually have a life, hopefully. But, you know, thanks for sticking around. Internet anarchist. You know, no hard feelings. I don't hate you either. You know, this is just how it has to be. So, anyways, I wish I could say I'd see you in the next one, but it's not what I'm going to say this time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.